ask if you wanted to stream. Hi,
No, I'm
everybody.
good.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, I
Hi,
should
Hi.
put
everyone.
my.
Yeah,
I
welcome,
can see
welcome.
who's
I
in
am
chat.
so happy to be here with you today. I'm here with Allison from Aries Girl Tarot and with
Hello.
Heather from Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. And this is so much fun. I haven't worked with you like this, Allison. Used to be on the Sisters of
No.
the Mystical Tarot.
Yep.
So, yes, it's great to have both you and Heather here today.
It
And I know
is.
you do a
Yeah.
show every week as well. Is that on Friday night?
Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Fridays. Okay, excellent. Yes. So, Allison and Heather are both from, well, they're on Eastern time. They aren't really on the coast. They're just on Eastern
Yeah.
time, right? You are too,
Right.
Yep.
Allison, aren't you? Yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
okay.
So it's 6 o'clock here. Our
6 o'clock
yeah.
there and 3 o'clock here. Yeah,
So
but
still
yeah.
afternoon for you.
Oh, dogs haven't eaten yet, so they'll be telling me when it's time very soon, I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They love doing that. So, hi, everybody. Hi, Seascape and Valerie S. and Nancy and
Say hi
Kay
to
and
everybody.
Randy and Nifra and Ziggy and Mary. And look at a kitty cat we got. Oh, my
He heard me
goodness.
talking to you, lady, so he wanted to come in. So he wanted to
Oh,
say hi. Now you
I
got to get down,
love
okay?
that. I love
Yep.
that. Allison, do you have a cat or a dog? You have a dog,
I
don't
have
you?
2 dogs.
Oh, 2 dogs.
I
Okay.
have a American Eskimo mix and a Chihuahua mix.
Oh, cool. That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see them. They don't bug you. You must feed them
They
more
do.
regularly.
They show up. They're both just barely out of the. You'll see them during the stream.
Okay. All right.
They
Wonderful.
always make an appearance.
They always make an appearance.
If you
All
watch
right.
the
Well, that's
background,
what
yeah.
they do, I think. I think they like being on the
Mhm.
camera. So
Uh,
it's
yeah, I know
6
cats
o'clock.
do for sure.
You must be in Virginia, Randy, on your travels. Randy's always traveling around. She's been
Nice.
in Florida. She's been in South Carolina. She's been in Tennessee. So, oh wow, we're
I've
getting
been in
lots of.
Massachusetts. Yeah.
Yes.
New Hampshire.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Sag. We like to travel. So I don't get to do as much as I used to.
That's
But
what my daughter is. She's always on the move. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, me, I just move a lot, but I haven't moved for a while, so thank goodness. So everybody, my hair is kind of weird today. I got a
it's
haircut to
fun.
make it
It's
short,
cute. It's fun.
I like it. I do. I like
and then I
it. I think
sprayed
It's your
some.
personality, Alice.
Yeah,
It
fits
fits
my.
your
You can
personality.
call me Pinky today. You can
I
call
could
me
leave it
Pinky.
pink. I think it's adorable.
Me too.
Oh, thank you, thank you. It's just,
Fun.
it's fun. Yes. So husband went back to work. Blood pressure coming down. I'm just going to still ask for a shout out for Diana Bowles' son, Aaron, who was involved in a car accident and
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
he broke his sternum and his heart is a little bruised. But she says he lives in California, but he can't get on a plane right now to go back because
Yeah.
turbulence could create a
Oh
problem.
my God. Yeah.
And doesn't he
I
have a head
didn't know.
injury?
He was in an Uber. I'm not sure. All I know is that he broke his sternum, so he must have hit
Okay.
something really
I saw
hard.
your
Oh,
post, and
I
I thought
didn't
they
know
did.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
jeez.
So
Poor
yes,
sweetheart.
much love to her and the rest of the community, and thanks everybody as always for all your love and kind wishes for anybody that needs them. It's wonderful. Thanks
Yeah.
everybody. Oh, my
Sternums
hair is
usually
kind of
heal
crazy.
pretty well, but it's a painful recovery. Sternum break.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can imagine because that's like right in. You know, it's funny when I had my
It is,
daughter.
and it
You're
affects
moving.
all your upper muscles when your arms move, your shoulder, all of it. It's all
It's all
yeah.
included.
Yeah.
I remember with my
Compound
kids, their feet would be kicking on my sternum, and it hurts me sometimes to this day, even though it's just bruised. But doesn't help that I gained some weight as well. Debbie, no. Hi, Carolyn and Peter. Hi, Val. It's good to see you, dear. And okay,
Seascape says you are styling, Alice.
Oh, I'm styling. Oh, thank you,
She's
honey.
styling, profiling. She on fleek. Do they even
Well, I
still
was
use that
on with
word,
Gerald
on fleek?
yesterday, and I said something about being out of high school for 50 years, which is this year. And he said, "What? No, 50? What? That's not right." I said, "It is right." I've been out for 50 years.
It
Yes.
goes
Class
by
of
very
90 here.
fast.
Yeah.
Very fast.
It does go
Mhm.
by fast.
Still seems like yesterday I graduated. I mean,
Oh, I'm
it's just
sure it
like,
does. Well, I had an interview today with a tax preparation place,
I'll be right back.
and the guy said, "How long have you done taxes?" And I said, "Well, I have done it since 1990. It's when I took my classes." And it seems like it should have been like 10 or 15 years ago, but it's
Right.
been over 30.
Time
Anyway,
is weird.
Yeah,
time
it
is weird. Yes. you're
I see
absolutely-
kids that I remember when they were born and they're moms now. It's like, what?
or
Mhm.
grandmother.
You a mom?
I
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
My
Oh
friend
my
Christine's
God.
son is
So
a
weird.
freshman year this year in high school, and I'm like, what? Freshman in
Uh.
high school?
I know. It's always somebody else's
Crazy.
kids too that throw you, because your own kids, but when you see your friends' kids,
Yep.
that always throws you.
Yeah.
So, hi, Lisa Keller. Music, you got rear-ended at 5 to 10 miles an hour, destroyed your. Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah.
My husband's a
Yeah, it's
chiropractor.
Depends on how it
crazy.
hits.
Yes, you
Yeah.
got to go. Always go and get checked out, because you think you're going to be all right, but it's the day after or the day after that it really
Residual.
begins to start
Yes.
hurting. Yeah.
No.
Hi,
The
Nalani
inflammation
and
sets in.
Lisa and Jean Hershey and
Hershey.
yeah, Laurie Hunsinger, class of 71. All right, girl, you're just a little older than me. We'll hang out together. We listen to the same music. All right, and
Yeah, the year
Simpson.
I graduated, Can't Touch This was popular, was on the chart. So
My daughter used to sing to that all the time. Oh my
Can't
God.
Touch It. I still
Can't
love,
touch
yeah.
This. I know. Isn't it great?
I
It's
have
a great
playlist
song.
yeah.
All right, Hershey, I got your question. Fred Curran, sorry to be a bother, but is there any way possible I could get a message? Well, you're not a bother, Fred. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking. Yes, absolutely. And Sonia, I got your question. Well, we got quite a bit. Quite a bit. Valerie, your boys are 31 and 13. Wow.
Oh, wow.
She said she started at 18. Good
That's
Lord,
an
girl.
interesting number, Tom.
That's almost like having a grandchild as a yeah. Thanks, Sonia. Thank you. That's right, Valerie. Can't touch this. Okay, class of 79. There you go. My daughter's class of 96, and she's going to be 46 this year. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All
I mean, I'm a
right.
great aunt already. My great nephew was born last
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
Valerie,
I feel
you're
a little
all
old.
18 years, but class of 74, class of 75. Oh, I'm in good company here, everybody. Thank you. 76. All right. But age is all just here anyway. So, yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Hi,
And
Lisa.
if I can share a story, when I had some time
Please.
last week in between two appointments, I was near the oldest cemetery in Niagara Falls, the Oakwood Cemetery, and the famous woman who went over and survived is buried there. So I thought for fun I did a live, and I didn't know this, but I can't remember her last name, but Annie, she was 63 years old.
When she
built
went
her
over the.
own barrel, and she built her own barrel, and
Oh
she
my
went
God,
over
Heather.
and she survived. 63. I mean,
Wow.
it doesn't matter age, It's sad that she died
And
penniless
honestly,
and stuff.
that's how it should be.
It should
I
be.
don't mean to. I
No,
mean,
I agree.
63 is not that old.
No.
Not really. And that's 10 years from now for me. You know what I mean?
I
That's
do.
not that
I do,
long. I
Addie.
mean, I've been here
Yeah.
6 years and it's gone by like that,
Really fast. Yeah.
Yep.
I hear you. I hear you. Hi, Sally. It's good to see you too. All right. So we got 10 questions already. So I'm going to say that the questions are closed right now after this. Oh, thanks, Roxy. Roxy, you're so sweet. But if we have some time, I'll go one at a time after that. How about that? All righty, ladies. Hi, Gerald. Glad to see
Speak
you.
of the devil.
Speak of the devil, and there he be. Yeah. Gosh, they had a really good big party last night for Deanne over there on her channel. She's 59 and she's had her show for a year, and she wanted to celebrate her last year of her 50s. I said, oh, goody,
Nice.
goody. Yeah. That's awesome. All right. So today is your Grandma Rose's birthday,
Yep.
and you'd like a message from her but she's on the other side. Okay. Is that all right, ladies?
Yep. When I saw that her grandma's name was Rosa, I got up. That's why I put my video off. I went and grabbed my Rose Oracle just
Oh,
for
wow.
Grandma
Yeah.
Rosa.
Okay.
So I figured, what a perfect way to get a message is from the Rose Oracle.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you can pull more than one card, Allison. It's always it's hard to do, I
It's hard
think.
for me to do ones too. Yeah.
I know, honey. I know. But when we got so many people on with sisters, it's
Yeah, it
hard
was
to do.
difficult. Yeah.
Oh, Ann, you have a great day, sweetheart. Thanks for jumping in on your break out down in New Zealand. All right. All right. So I pulled the Beloved Dead cards for you, Valerie. And the first one I get is Invisible. And what I'm guessing is that Grandma Rosa has, obviously is invisible, let's say, but she's been trying to make herself known. I'm not sure if you're feeling her presence, but she said, "Oh, it's my birthday, and you're acknowledging it. It's my birthday, and I'm so excited." Um, she says, "Was she like the sovereign of the family? Was she like the matriarchal woman at one point when she was alive, or did she have a sister or a mother named Victoria? Because I've had that happen. Miss Tarot D actually had an affinity with Queen Victoria. So,
Mm-hmm.
she's saying pretty much, I'm still the matriarch. I'm still watching down, and I'm the one in charge over here." And she said, "In my defense, I can do anything I want over here, and I spend an awful lot of time with you and watching
Oh,
what you're doing and enjoying every moment of it." So there you go, Valerie. All right.
nice.
Heather?
So yes. So Valerie, I got plant yourself here, and I'm going to pull this up because these cards are really multi-layered with the images, with the flowers and the roses and everything. And it says plant yourself here, and it's what stands out to me immediately is grounded action, um, well, and integration. So I think right now, where a lot of us are stressing with everything that's going on in the world, within probably our own families. It's just, and the energies with the planets, just the energy is kind of heavy at this time and a lot of stuff going on in the world. So she wants you to make sure that you stay grounded. Um, the integration means just kind of learning how to um, all these different emotions that you're going through, that you're experiencing. Just take time to kind of integrate with them, sit with them, feel them, acknowledge them, honor them, but to let them know that this is, to be present in the moment, and things will pass. So just making sure that you stay grounded at this time. The next one I have is the breathing rose, and really
Oh,
beautiful card, and it's about heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. So she knows you miss her, and sometimes time doesn't ease. I mean, it helps, but we never, forget our loved ones. Will always miss them. We know they're around, but sometimes it's just, it's hard to
yeah.
know that they are. But with being grounded, and then getting the heart healing and the emotions, again, there's that message being, you know, um, brought up again, reiterated, that whatever things that you are going through right now in your life, to make sure that you're taking time for deep breathing, you're getting grounded, you're taking time for yourself. Self love right now, too. So important. Self care, self love, self nourishment, self acceptance. And what's beautiful is pink is one of, and this is kind of like the same color as Allie's hair right now. Look at that, with
Woo!
the roses. So, and that color is one of the colors of your heart chakra. Allie is actually wearing her colors, her green shirt and her pink are the colors of your heart chakra. So, well, shades of it. So it's time to make sure that you really take care of yourself, you heal yourself. And like the last card I have is after the rain. So I think you've been through something recently, or you are going through something, but just knowing that there is a silver lining, there's relief to continue having hope. Whatever thing that you have been through, it says it's over, and acceptance. So again, getting rooted, accepting the way things are, making sure you take care of yourself, you drink plenty of water, you rest, you nurture, and just know that she's there looking after you, and that beautiful rainbow, like that
Oh,
rainbow
look at
bridge, she's
that.
on there with you. So
Yeah, I love that. Beautiful.
happy
Allison?
birthday, Grandma.
Yeah, happy birthday, Grandma.
Hi, Valerie. So I got something very different. So you got some separate messages here. There's something here she wants you to speak up about. So I don't know if it's something, within the family or whatever it is. And I don't even know if you actually know for certain or if you suspect something. But I got mom, or this is from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. I got Mame Kumba Bang and Queen Nandi. This is about speaking up and listening to your intuition. So,
Mm.
and then I pulled from the Literary Witches deck, and I got the eel, and I also got bravery. And this is about dishonesty and what lurks, making decisions. It's regarding plunging into something, facing fear, all of that kind of thing. So there's something here. I feel like it could be family related. That doesn't mean that it is. Separately, I got Joy, and you'll see there's this breastfeeding mother on here. This is about her connection to you and just loving you. I know it was your
Nurturing.
grandma, but it doesn't
Nurture.
matter. It's internal
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
There's something here. You probably know what it is. If you don't, give it some thought, or maybe it's going to come up soon. But she is saying, speak on this.
Mm-hmm.
Speak
Excellent.
on it. Don't sit back and just make sure you keep the peace and whatever. She's like, no, speak
Yeah.
on it. So
Excellent,
that's
Allison.
what I got.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Very nice. Very nice.
And
Well,
Valerie, really quick, this is my grandma. This is my
Oh,
grandma
look at how
Johnson.
fancy she is. Oh, my goodness.
So one grandma to the other. Hello. And it was just recently, would have been her birthday last month too, around the 23rd. So
Maybe they're all up there celebrating. Who knows? That's
maybe.
awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Well, happy birthday to you, Grandma Valerie.
Yes.
And thank you for the question, my dear. All right. So we have Nancy Vasquez wondering if it's safe to travel to the Hawaiian Big Island in March. All right. Have you been there before, Nancy? I'd be interested to know because it is the last one I went to. And when I was there, it was erupting, actually. And so I didn't have any kind of problem at the time, but March.
Yeah, I would love to visit Pele someday. Go up
Yeah.
there, give her an honor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just give her a gift.
Okay. I got some new cards I'm trying out today, and they are called Magical Spirit Oracle. I just thought they would be kind of fun to use today. So I have, it is safe to surrender to the good feelings. And the Lover comes out, and it says passion and abundance. I think that's a pretty positive card for going on a vacation. I'm assuming you're going to go with someone else, which might make it even more fun. The other thing I get is memento mori, which means remember you too will die. And I don't think that means you'll die to go to the if you go to the island. I think what it means is embrace your life and enjoy what you have while you're alive. And I absolutely believe that. It says presence and depth, and the meaning is in the middle. So in other words, between life and death, the meaning we make is in the middle of our lives. And finally, I get the yin and yang. It says, I am divine flow and move in alignment, unity, balanced energy, and manifestation. I'd say these three cards pretty much say, go for it. Be careful, of course, always watch your back. But I think it looks pretty good for you, Nancy. Thank you.
I immediately got a yes as soon as the question was asked. I've got 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. I say go for it. You'll have a great time and you'll make memories.
Yeah. Good.
I asked my pendulum. It said yes. I pulled cards. I got Ace of Pentacles, Yes, most definitely. I think you might be going with somebody because I did get the lover's card, which doesn't
That's
mean
the
it's a
card I got.
lover.
It's lovers. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
isn't, necessarily a lover, but
Deciding.
possibly a friend. It
Another
could be
friend.
very
Yeah.
well a husband.
Hmm.
But I also got the Knight of Cups, which is
Yes.
all
Mm.
about romance. It could be a romance. So maybe this
Uh-huh.
might be, a boyfriend or a husband or somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, the night just experiencing, having a beautiful time, exploring the emotions. And with it being water, you're going to be on the water. So
Yeah.
it looks good, Nancy. And my
I
pendulum said yes. So
my Nancy, when I went, I got a B and like an Airbnb or whatever it was, and it was fabulous with a pool and everything. It was
mhm.
secluded. You could walk around with nothing on if you wanted. It was really nice. Yeah. Nobody
That's
could
the
see me,
perfect
so it
place.
was
That's the
okay.
perfect place. Yes, just go.
I didn't scare the children, so
I know. I
uh,
try to, yeah.
all right. Hi, Kelly. It's good to see you, honey.
Yes.
All right. So Neva wonders, how will my upcoming roommate situation work out? Ooh, it's always hard when you have to have a roommate, but let's see what we can get, Neva.
Okay,
All
so the
right.
energy surrounding.
So Lisa Keller and I think it's Jean. I've got you on my list, but we had closed the questions. But if we have time, we'll do it. Okay, just letting you know. All right. Hold to this one.
Hmm.
All right. Ooh, I got some good ones. All right. So the first thing I get is the toucan. It says communication is vital. Right now, listen, speak, write, and reach out. So both of you should have a sort of a plan on how to communicate with each other so that there's no breakdown. Because roommates, it's hard, who does what, make a plan. It says that you are making deep, heartfelt connections with other people right now. You got the swan as well. And so this person may end up being a very deep connection for you. And then it says, you get the rooster. It's time to put yourself out there and strut your stuff in the limelight, Nivra. There you go. The cock of the walk.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I
Ellie.
think it'll be fine. I got the Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, Justice. You guys will get along well. As long as you plan out what you're going to do, you guys will both get what you're expecting out of this, which is for everything to go swimmingly. As long as you plan it and you communicate, it'll all be lovely.
Yeah.
Free will is
Hmm.
here. This isn't like just a given, but as long as you guys take the adult steps, it'll be great. It'll be fine. I think you're going to have a nice friendship out of this, honestly. Three of Cups is here.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Not
Interesting.
just
So
roommates.
okay. So Nivra, I got the first card I got out was the Nine of Swords. So I know that this is something that is really worrying you, is kind of keeping you up, something that's you're very anxious about. The next card I have is the Queen of Swords, and so with the Queen of Swords, for me, this feels like the Queen of Swords. That energy is for a person who it's a female, so it's nurturing, but at the same time, she's very practical. She's very insightful. She doesn't mince words. Um, it's for me, it feels like someone who's very open to conversation. Sometimes they might say something that might be blunt to be helpful, but she's not in a reverse, so I'm not feeling anything necessarily with that. And I have those two gorgeous ravens, white ravens, also, and their ravens, of course, are about connecting with spirit, mystery, and so I'm feeling like, okay. So let me just go to the next card. I got the Hierophant.
Mm,
So
okay.
the Hierophant for me is just not necessarily a religious institution, but I'm feeling like there may be where you could have very philosophical questions, very educational questions. It's like you can sit and I don't know if this is necessarily a individual, because I keep getting my attention drawn to that Nine of Swords, and so there's something that's worrying you, and I don't know if this is something like in your gut, that you're feeling. I don't know if this is something that you may be assuming may be an issue, or if this is something that might have happened with this person already. But there's just a lot of worry. But you are very practical. You have your head straight on. I think
Mhm.
you're going to, with the Hierophant, I think it's going to be something very philosophical,
Mhm.
educational, possibly academic. And the last card I have is the Knight of Wands. So
Mm.
Knight of Wands are about action, taking action, their creativity. They move in. They I just love that it's engaging. They're very engaging. They're very action oriented. They're very creative. So I'm feeling
Excellent.
like
Sounds
this.
really good.
Give
Yeah.
this relationship a chance.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
good luck with
Excellent.
that.
Mary says communications, no holds barred, and work together with respect for each other, which will bring love. I agree.
Hmm.
I think that, sometimes we go, oh, the roommate situation, but sometimes it can be very good for both people. It really
Hmm.
can. So much luck with it, Nivra.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hello to Joan B. Thanks for being here.
Hi,
And
Joan
Fleck is here. Yeah.
and
All
Fleck.
right. So we have Bernie girl. All right. So you want a message from your sister, Bernie girl? Do we have? She must be on the other side. Can we have a first name, if possible, if you wouldn't mind? All right. Linda. Okay.
Linda.
Thank you, dear. All righty. All right. So she's admonishing you here that there's nothing that you have to do. In other words, there's nothing you have to do. You should do things that you want to do. So it says, do nothing. Doing nothing is an act of love. She says, there's nothing you have to do to prove to me how much you love me or thinking about, because I already know, and you've made it abundantly clear to me. The other act of love, she says, is she's admonishing you, Birdie girl, for some self-care. Every single one of us needs it desperately right now. We are all going through collective PTSD with what's going on in the world and in some of our personal lives. Take time to relax, take time to step away, take time to smell the flowers, I guess. Take bubble bath, whatever it is that you need to do. Your sister Linda is telling you to remember to do that. Was there somebody in the family that was sort of a martyr? In other words, I love my mother dearly, but she was kind of martyrish the way she was. It was like, no, it's okay. I can do it. Nobody has to worry about me. I'm all right. I don't know if there's anybody over there with Linda that may be like that, but she's saying I'm with the martyr. I don't know if that's even recognizable to you, but that's what I get for you. Hi, Ness.
Hi, Ness. So, oh, Allison, were you ready?
I can either one of us go ahead if you want to go.
Okay. I'm just gonna go quick. I got Worthy Heart, and her main message to you is excuse me. You are enough. I can't talk tonight. That's the message of this card. So she wants you to know you are enough. So I pulled from my Unshakable. This is a beautiful deck. This wanted to come out tonight, and it's the Unshakable Inner Peace
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful deck.
Oracle deck.
Yes. Yeah.
Has a lot of colors like Allie's hair and my shirt. So it's interesting that Birdie said she dreamt of her last night, because this first card
Uh-huh.
feels like she was dreaming, like astral traveling.
Oh
And there's the
wow.
beautiful
Yeah.
dolphins. I think there's a whale in the back. But what I love about these cards is they pose questions to you. So if you journal, this might be something that would interest you. The main card says, everyone is on their own journey. How can you focus more on your own path? So she wants you to start focusing on more of what your journey is, what you want, how you want to live your life, what you want to learn, what you want to explore, what you want to do. This is your life, nobody else's. You live it on your terms.
Mm-hmm.
Next card I have is turn your worry into wonder. Surrender to the experience. What possibilities can you dream into reality? There's the word dream again. So whatever it is that you want to start working towards, that you want to create, what you want to, if it's traveling, a project, whatever it is, it says try to take that worry and turn that into a creative energy. Focus that into, which is perfect because focus that into manifesting what it is that you want. And it says here, you are the image maker.
Mm,
And it says
beautiful.
what you focus on manifests. So whatever it is that you are working on, don't let anybody else sway on what you want to do. Take what you want to do, what you want to dream, what you want to manifest, and move forward with it. And the beautiful question is at the bottom: what thought patterns do you need to shift? And that could also goes in with the "you are enough" card. You are worthy.
Yep.
The card's called Worthy
Beautiful.
Heart. So you are worthy to follow your dreams and to be exactly who you want to be. And I'll leave it at that.
Awesome. Allie?
Bernie girl, the message from her, from the African Goddess Rising Oracle, I got Gangang Sarah is her name. Her message is about resistance, and she's saying that you're resisting shining your light, being who you really are, coming forward, saying what you feel, embracing what you really want to do, like all of those kinds of things, or some variation of that. You know yourself, I don't, right? But that's the message here from this goddess. This is what this card is all about. So apply that where you can. And then I also pulled from the tarot. And what I have here is that, and it makes really, it's like if you do this, if once you come into balance, if you're able to achieve that, there's like this, I don't feel like this is a person. There's this Knight of Cups here. This is about the energy that will take over that's within you. And then you will come into your Nine of Cups, which is having everything you need, being being loved, being prosperous, having everything you need. The next card is a 10 of Cups, right? Which is coming into complete happiness. When you have your 9 of Cups, though, you're solo. It's you. You don't need or want for that 10th cup. You don't need it. If it comes along, great, right? But you don't need it, right? So that's what I have here for you. You've got Temperance, the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Cups. But this is absolutely what this means to me. And here you've got this 9 of Cups, and it's got this snake that's all wrapped all around this cup. It's very powerful energy. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the 4 of Cups, which is where you sit when you don't get into this energy, which is just kind of like, which I'm not saying that's how you are, but it's like until you do these things, it's being suggested, it's like you're not living to your full potential. And it's up to you. You don't have to do this. And then we got the 8 of Wands, which is about taking action, and then the Fool, which is a new beginning. This is what's at the bottom of the deck. It's basically repeated with different cards. So good luck.
Awesome.
I hope this is helpful in some way.
And that looks very similar to the Fool too. You're standing on your own, you're looking ahead, and the road is wide open. So
and you have the choice.
And go on that walk. Yep.
That's right. You have the choice.
Nice.
Thanks, Bernie girl. I'm glad you dreamt about your sissy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So Seascape wonders, I keep hesitating to retire. Will June be a good... Oh, Seascape, do it. That's when I want to retire, and you and I can have a party. How about that?
I'm going to mic myself.
I don't know about timing, but I'll ask.
Yeah, it is hard. But if you have sort of an idea which way you want to go.
It's energy. So, we can ask.
Yep. Ooh. Well, I get that there's a sweet surprise coming your way, Seascape. And maybe that's that you will be able to and feel good about it. I'm seeing you need some much needed escape. It's saying to go camping, but that doesn't mean anything. Maybe a road trip, maybe just some visiting some folks or going somewhere. And finally, it says it will come with a spiritual realization. So if you're allowing yourself to have room for this to come in, and you're willing to accept the messages that come to you, perhaps you will come to your realization in right time.
So Seascape, I asked my pendulum if June would be a good time for you to retire. I got the no spin on my pendulum. So I asked, would Seascape, and I make sure that specifically June of 2024. We just can't say next June. I made sure that I gave a specific date. And before June of 2024, I also had a no. And I said, how about after June of 2024? And I got a nice spin. So I'm just going to go here, pull a card, and I got the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen is all about just not, nurturing Mother Earth, the Empress, but it's also about security, finances, stability. So beautiful. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. It kind of looks like Jade, doesn't it, Allie, from Majestic?
It does look like her. Oh my
So
goodness.
it looks a lot like Jade. So Seascape, I feel like after of June of next year, and two with Pentacles, for me, Pentacles are much more like later summer going into fall, when we start harvesting and we start, having the celebrations with our families, the meals, just getting really secure in our homes, ready for the winter. So beautiful cards I'm feeling. And of course, this can always change. Nothing is set in stone, but as of right now, it looks like sometime after June of 2024.
Okay.
Good luck, my dear.
July 1st. Who knows?
Yeah, it's hard for timing with cards. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Seascape, yeah, go for it. I got the Nine of Swords, the King of Wands, the Two of Cups. This is you being worried about it, thinking about it, contemplating it. It's why you're asking. You're not really sure. Nine of Swords is a very dramatic card. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily all freaked out up at night sleeping about it. You can always just wait. You're asking if you can do it in June, like meaning June on forward. Yes. King of Wands.
Yeah.
That's a big yes. Go for it.
Yeah.
King of Wands sits in his throne. He takes action. He tells people what to do, where to go, what's happening. Very confident. That's a yes. Two of Cups. This is you deciding to do this. Yes, yes, yes. And then I got the stability. I got house, the house card, which is all about stability.
Put your house in order.
Yep. I got the creature's paw. This is about the other. This is about you being like, oh my God, do I really want to retire? Because it's just weird, right? I mean, we only do it once. Like, well, some people do it repeatedly. My father-in-law did. But traditionally, you do it once. And then I got the belonging card. This is about knowing yourself, being at home. This is yes, 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 all over the place, girl. I say go for it.
It really is. But you know what, Seascape, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to making the money I do that it's very hard for me to decide, but I need to do it. Yeah, really hard. Yeah.
My father-in-law retired 3 times. I mean, he's my ex-father-in-law now, but he retired 3 times. He just couldn't. He just kept going back.
I get it. Well, look at Tom Brady did it 100 times, didn't he? Almost.
Some people just I'll probably always work myself.
So Heather, Martha wants to know what those cards are that look like Jay. You know, what is that a Ciromancetti?
It's a Ciromancetti. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's the Mystic Palette Tarot right now. It's only available on his website. It will be available for mass market, I believe, around March or April of next year. But if you order it now and pay the extra for the deck, you get a signed card if that's something that would interest you. So I have actually an autographed card in here. So if I ever decide to go and sell the original, it'll be a nice little addition to have for. But
I love those cards. Yeah,
I saw Ginger Faye use it one night, and it was just like, oh my God, it just resonates. I love animals. I love the artwork. It's just, it was a no-brainer for me.
He does a lot of circus imagery, and I love his paintings. It's just beautiful.
He's very unique. When you see one of his images, you know that without a doubt. Oh wow, that's a Marchetti.
You can tell right away. Yes, absolutely. All right, so Randy wonders if she can have a message from her guides. She's headed back to
Ooh,
Massachusetts.
we're in
I'm
Massachusetts.
going
I
back
lived in Raleigh for a while.
to Massachusetts.
So
I
we
taught at
would.
Salem State College for years. Yeah.
I used to love going to Salem too. That was one of my favorite. I
Oh,
was
it's
only
fun.
like 20 minutes away when I lived, in
Yeah. The only
Massachusetts.
problem is don't go there on Halloween because it's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's cray. Let's see. Message from guides. Let's use a different deck.
All right. So, Randy, I get call your energy back to you, your energy to get you there along the way with your guides. You can always call that energy back anytime you want and just let you be. Liberation. You're a free spirit. You're wild and authentic. And I think that your traveling around it's been so much fun actually to watch and hear about, Randy. And so your guides say, don't give that up. In other words, do it again real soon when you're ready. And I believe your dog has been really enjoying it with you. You are also got the shaman card, which is insights and cosmos. I think that this has brought you a higher awareness of some of your spiritual path, which could be to hold space in the different areas that you've gone to across the country. That's fabulous. Thanks, Randy.
Wow. I've got some. So Randy, I pulled from where is it so that because I know people are going to want to know what this deck is. It's a beautiful deck. It's the Healing Heart Oracle, and the artist is Jenna Della Gratalia, who does most of Calabria Reed's cards. So the first card I have is the Fearful Heart. It's time to shine. So whatever you have been in the past, there's fears holding you back, but to know that you can let those go, and it's time to move forward. Because of that, I did next one I got is Recovering Heart. Step onto the road to deeper healing. So whatever that was that caused that fear and that pain for you to withhold. I mean, this is one of my favorite cards out of the whole deck. It's
That's
just
gorgeous.
absolutely beautiful.
It is.
So
Wow.
taking time to make sure that you're healing, you're nurturing yourself, you're taking care of yourself. Next one, again, the Healing Heart. Facing your shadow and grow. So whatever was going on in the past that's caused you this fear, that's been holding you, keeping you from holding, sharing your light, keeping you from being able to reach out to other people again, whatever that is, it's time to start working on that and healing it. And this is the best time of the year to be able to do that. I looked at the bottom and I got Patient Heart. Move forward and grow. Be patient with yourself and your healing process. I also have the Rebellious Heart. Think for yourself. You are free to be who you are. And I love how the flower and heart is right there, just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then the last card I have is the Betrayed Heart, which is just saying risk opening up to life and love. So whatever that was that started with the fear and that you are processing and working through and healing through, know that it's time now, once you start doing the shadow work and start healing yourself and trusting yourself and others, to not be afraid to open your heart to those who deserve to be a friend, to be a part of your circle, those who deserve your loyalty, your love, and your trust. Don't be afraid to let that light shine, that heart shine. So
beautiful.
That's what I have.
Right. I just want to acknowledge on Allison's channel that Cosmic Orphan is here.
Oh,
and also, and also,
hi, Stephen.
Melting Pot. Is it Melting Pot? The Melting Pot Tarot, Rogue Remedies.
Hello. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Stephen. I've never heard of that channel. Very cool.
Randy, are you from there? Did you grow up there maybe? I'm curious. Or spent a lot of time there. Oh, you're saying back to, so you've at least lived there before. Okay. Because I see that. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that when I saw that the first time. I got a couple different things here. So yes, it's gonna be great. And I have Joy. Again, I have Asasaya and Atate or Atate, I think is how it was pronounced. It's been a while since I looked these up. Anyways, this is about worthiness. These cards together, these two cards together, you're gonna find out I feel like it's something new that you're going to learn about yourself, or it's going to be something that you maybe wanted to do or entertained or at least thought about it or whatever. I mean, I don't know if this is a job, a hobby, expressing your talent in something, whatever, but you're going to this is for yourself. The worthiness, this is for you in some sort of way. There's something here that's going to bring you happiness and joy. You're also going to do some amount of healing regarding something there. Again, here in the tarot, I have 3 of Cups, first card out. This is just reaffirming this joy. It's here again. And then I have the 2 of Swords, and I think that this is this decision about coming into worthiness, whatever that is. And I, regarding that, I have the 8 of Swords with the 10 of Wands. So this is something that's sounds too dramatic of a word, but plagued you, if you will, something that's been a burden in some sort of way. You're going to let this go. I feel like this could be something, it could be familial. I don't know what it is. I'm going to stop. You can fill in the blanks. Sometimes it's better to not say too much. And then I have the 6 of Cups. So, and that was part of the reason I was feeling like this is you returning there for some sort of reason. On the clarifier I got on that, I got the Star and I got the 8 of Cups. You're going to have some healing and emotionally walking away from something that's hurtful. And it's related to a connection that you have there in some sort of way, whether this is family, somebody you knew from childhood, somebody you've known a long time, or just somebody that means a lot to you. There's going to be a healing around something.
Okay.
It could just be a memory even. You could let something go. Again, I don't want to get too detailed. Just apply it to where it makes sense.
Where it makes
At
sense.
the bottom of the deck, I got the 10 of Pentacles. This is all good. You're making the right decision going back there.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh,
well,
great
Randy,
message.
Randy has such a beautiful sense of her philosophy. She has a beautiful philosophy. So,
Nice.
you know, I just had to say that because I've seen her explain it. So, all right. So everybody knows we have Hershey, Fred Curran, Sonia, Lisa, and Jean and Lisa Keller if we have time. But I'll ask the gals when we get closer to the end here. So Hershey wonders if we could check her blind spots. So
what does that mean? Hershey?
Well, she's a shadow reader, so she's wondering if there's something that she may be blind to in her own world.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I have the Dark Magic Oracle that I'm going to use for you. But whatever you pull, I'm sure will be what she needs to hear. All right.
Sometimes having too many cards isn't good because then you're like, do I use this one? Do I use that one?
I know. I get it. I totally get it. All right, Hershey. You, my girl, have the bats. You're driving yourself crazy. Don't do it. You're doing so well. I'm glad you check in with yourself. But remember, you were brought to this shadow reading, and you have found a niche that you are very, very good at. So don't drive yourself crazy. Make sure that you understand you're there where you're supposed to be. It says to make sure you also reveal and express the real you. I think you do, but we all have issues sometimes that we don't want to either express or that don't come out necessarily. The last one I get is masked. Honor your authenticity. So I think that goes along really well with driving yourself crazy. In other words, you are who you are, and who you are is fine because it's authentic and it's what you are who you are. And so make sure that you accept yourself for what it is that you are, as we do, because you're very loved.
Okay. Hershey, I think we were talking about this last Friday, maybe during the live or backstage, but you're saying something about you feel like you are tapping into new energies, like you feel like your gifts are expanding, they're changing. I did get it's a little bit later in the reading. I got the Princess of Wands, which is basically the Page of Wands in this deck. I'm using the Heaven and Earth deck, and she is there. She is standing in her power, her fire. She's got that beautiful fiery wand in her hand. So there's that creative power, that energy. We also have that wildcat above there too, as well. Very independent. Very what's the word I'm thinking about? Um, well, cats are very independent. They're very connected to spirit. They're very instinctual. So you already feel like there's that fiery energy. So yes, I get the Princess of Wands. You're taking action, working with it. But I also did get the Princess of Cups, which is another emotion, intuition. It feels like things are really firing up with your abilities. I also got the Lovers card, and for me, the Lovers is working in relation to maybe new guides, or working with, and this could very well too be you, because you're working with the shadow, which people typically don't want to address as much. I think that could be the Lovers too. You have your light and the dark, because people think with your name, Hershey the Shadow Reader, you're only about the shadow. But what I love is that you let people know you can't have a shadow without the light. So you can
That's
have
right.
the both. So there's that beautiful union between with the Lovers with that. I also did get material success, Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So whatever you are doing, you're being very successful at. It's like kind of going back and forth a little bit. You're learning how to balance something. But I
Mm.
also, this card flipped out. I got the four of Pentacles, which is earthly power. And so I feel like you're seated, you're situated, you have these around you, but you're still holding on. I don't know if it's like you're not quite sure if you should move forward, or if this is you just sitting there going, okay, I have all these in place. I mean, now I'm holding this. It's basically like being grounded, making sure that you have, like the old saying, all the ducks in a row, and you're sitting there and you're ready. Whatever this is, you're ready. It's when you feel comfortable, especially intuitively, with that page, with well, that Princess of Cups. um
Mhm.
yeah, you've got everything behind you. You're going to know. Creepy, actual, truth, right? Oh, okay. So I don't know about creepy, but
Yes.
but yeah, that
She has to
that
go back and see her mother, which is hard energy for her.
yeah.
So, yeah,
So yeah.
thank you. Yeah. Allison?
Hershey, there's something here that I mean, as far as I know, again, I've never read with you or anything. We were supposed to. It was a time that I couldn't make it. And I know you've done a lot of work, and I know you're a shadow reader, but you're asking. So I don't know if this would. Do you smoke? Are you a smoker?
I think she is.
Can you tell me if
I
she
could be.
answers whenever she
Yeah, I will.
answers?
Yep. Sure.
Thank you. Or do you do tobacco, or do you do
Yes.
nicotine,
Yes.
She
or something
smokes.
like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
You're
Yep.
supposed to cut that out. That's what I got here. So I
Okay.
got
Okay.
discipline, taking priorities. You're in denial about it. Listen to your intuition. You already know. And I got the body. This is the
Uh-huh.
Witch's Oracle deck. And I thought, and it
Okay.
even, I mean, it's so cool because I'm getting stuff once in a while, but I got smoke.
Uh-huh.
And then I
Ah,
just randomly
that's
cut the
awesome.
deck here, and it's this picture with all this. It's actually clouds, but I was like, I need a vision, and I got it.
Mhm.
It's smoking.
Okay.
So that's the whole message.
You know you have free will, Hershey, but
Yeah, and I realize that maybe it's
yeah.
your one vice or whatever, but the message is
Yeah. Yep. There you
And that's
go.
where that Princess of Cups comes to, your intuition. You intuitively already know what it is that that you
Absolutely.
need to do. Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Very good. Thank you, ladies. All right. We have Fred Curran. He would love to get a message from his guides. I love your doggy. Oh my goodness. That's so sweet.
Oh.
this is a little Jack Russell. Thank you.
Message for guides, Fred Killing.
All right, Fred. So you first card I got is the "Don't worry, darling. You'll find your way. You're overcoming obstacles, and you need to keep doing that because it will bring you to find more joy and be more carefree in your life." The next card I get is, "Could you just surrender a little bit more?" It says that you are a seeker and your all-seeing eye and your spirit is available to you. It just needs you to release it. It needs you to say to yourself, "I can see what I think I can see." Don't think. You must trust it, Fred. You must trust your intuition. And finally, I get, "Trust in the places you feel guided to. Space, time, and self, infinity, reincarnation, and 5D. All of these things are opening up for you to know more and more about." I say this is probably saying it would be a good idea for you to take a class, perhaps. Yeah. There you go.
Wow, Fred, I pulled 5 cards from my tarot and they're all pentacles. So we're
Woo!
dealing with issues of finances, whatever we consider prosperity, abundance, and not just money wise too, home, feeling
Mm-hmm.
stable, being secure. The first card that I got was the 10 of Pentacles. And so this is feel okay. So I'm going to start with the last card because right now you may feel like you are a 5 of Pentacles, which is you're in this scarcity mentality, and a lot of us are nowadays. Finances, money is just so tight for a lot of people. Things are going up in price. So financially, feeling financial security, feeling stable, being secure in our homes and with our life. This is very much, I think, the theme for a lot of us right now. So we have to kind of move from that because what I got then was, of course, the 10 of Pentacles. I also got the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles is just kind of learning about saving money, or it could be too rigid about saving money. But it feels like that you have been very careful in overspending. You're actually like the squirrel. You're saving up for the winter. You're getting your little pouch all ready for when you need to rely on for winter. I did get the King of Pentacles though, so you are very grounded. You're very secure. Your leadership. Um, you are financially sound. It's you make the right decisions. You come from a place of groundedness, from wisdom, from feeling secure. You're very proud of your home. You're very home oriented. Um, I also got the 6 of Pentacles, and they're bringing in more money to the nest.
Ooh,
So
there you
there's
go.
the give and take. So and then of course that came along with this guy here. So I'm reading this kind of like in the backwards way, so that if there's any fear about scarcity, don't let that drive you. Don't let that keep you up. You are secure. You're stable. You know what you're doing. You know what you need to do, how to save, and you're at this time you're secure, you're settled, stable home, finances, security, grounded. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that resonates because I've never read for Fred
You haven't
before.
read for
So
Fred.
sometimes it's easier
Okay.
when I have people I read for and I know the little bit of their what's going on in their life. So
Sometimes it's better though, Heather, if you think about it, because
yeah.
then you're kind of, yeah. Go ahead, Allie.
It's a lot better for me, anyways, to do a cold read.
Yeah.
When you don't know anything about anybody, that way it's organic.
Yeah.
That's for me, anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what part of your life this is related to. Um, but I got a lot of I got a lot of just really sad, negative cards for you, Fred. So I don't know if this is something that you're dealing with now or if it's to come, or maybe it's something you've overcome. I don't know. But there's a desperation here, very unhappy, even shameful. At the bottom of the deck, it talks about being in denial about I'm going to say self-love and a need to get your priorities in order. So I know this is a very intense message, but and then from another deck I pulled from the Witch's Oracle, and I've got childhood wounding, a need to take ownership for your own decisions. Yes, look at whatever's old, maybe any old wounds you have, but take ownership. And I'm not saying that you don't, I'm just telling you what the cards say here. Taking ownership, making a plan, sticking to it, not being worried about, not that you are, but it's here about appearances or society or anything like that. Being vulnerable, asking for help if you need it, that kind of thing. But the biggest thing is the realize what the sadness is. You may not know, I don't know, but again, that's what's here in the cards. And moving on from these old wounds, living in the present, and making a plan, sticking to it, and pulling out of whatever this is. Yeah, so that's what I got. I wish you the best. Again, hopefully this is in the rear view and not on the way, or you're not dealing with it now, but I've got like 10 cards here and they're all saying the same thing. So I wish you the
Fred,
best.
take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Work on self-love. We all send you lots of positive healing, love,
healing,
honestly.
whatever.
Yeah.
Move on from it.
Thank you. All right, ladies. So we are at the top of the hour. We have got 5 more questions, actually 4. Is that all right, or do you have to leave? I usually ask.
I'm good. I know, Allie, you like to usually keep it at an hour.
Well, I do.
If
I
you
do, but
wanna
I
go
always
over,
ask
I'm
my
okay.
guests. Yeah, I always ask my guests. So
I'm
thank
okay.
you. Okay. So we'll get to the ones that we did promise. All right, Sonia, would love a message from Grandma Salvatore Sr., please and thank you. Oh, Granda. I'm sorry.
Granda.
Granddad. Yes.
It's a grandfather.
Is it granddad?
Grandpa. It's a granddad.
Okay.
Salvatore Sr. Yes. Sorry, Sonia. Hey, it's not time for dinner yet. She knows it's been an hour. Isn't that a riot? Oh my God. All right. So Sonia, was he a man that worked with his hands? Was he a laborer? I'm getting here labor. And you know what's really funny is that many times whatever they've done here on the planet, they do still up there because they're comfortable with that kind of energy. So I'm getting, look at the way he's looking. It's like, yeah, I'm busy. What do you want? Although I sense that he absolutely loves you, and being with you is a labor of love as well. He says, whatever you have is your perception of me. Thank you, my dear granddaughter. I absolutely love you, and sending lots and lots of love. He perceives your feelings and what you're doing. And finally, blow that horn if you need my attention. I'm right there. Just ask me to come in and help you out. You don't, again, blow the horn or not. In other words, you don't have to blow the horn. You just have to think about me, and I'll be right there to help you.
Okay, so it's weird. Lately, sometimes I'll jump and do a middle card first. I'll do a last card first. Sonia, for this one, the one that really stands out is take responsibility for your life. He wants you to start taking, and this is beautiful, just this beautiful, coming your hands together. He knows that you're praying, that you ask for guidance, you ask for help. but there's so much that they can do on the other side. We have to also take responsibility for our own life. It says it's a creative adventure. So think of it as a creative project. And the question this card poses is, how can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? So only you can answer this. But I want you to start taking responsibility for your life, especially your creativity, because the first card that came out was you cannot make a mistake. There are infinite possibilities available to you. So stop being afraid of trying something new, trying something different. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and you go find and do something else. It says here, where is your heart guiding you? So he wants you to start listening to your heart, listening to what it is that you want to do. And it's interesting because each of these cards all have a 3 in it. I have 3, I have
Oh.
33, and I have 13. So the last card is breathe. This moment matters most. How can you focus on the moment and appreciate that all is well? So at this time, start living in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
being mindful, meditate, do what it is that you need to do. And it says here, how can you be more focused on the moment? So this also has to do with gratitude as well. So sitting down, being present with your emotions, with yourself, what it is that you want to creatively pursue, whether it's creative projects, whatever it is, and moving forward, taking responsibility and not letting, don't worry about the failures, just keep moving forward, because even with all what we perceive as failures in our life, they're actually lessons, and it
Yeah.
shows as we get older how we have grown and how we have evolved and matured. So but yeah, hope that helps.
Awesome.
Oh, look at the puppy. Hi, puppy.
Oh, she's a
Um,
life path 3. Isn't that something else? Oh,
oh,
wow.
Wow,
yay,
very interesting. So there's your
hi.
3s.
This is Caramel.
Oh,
Yes, this
Hi,
is
so
Caramel.
cute.
Caramel. Oh, you
Oh,
heard your
so
name,
cute.
sweetie. Says,
Yes.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
Let's see. Sonia, from your granddad. The message here from him is I could interpret this a couple different ways. I don't know what's going on in your life, but there's the first card out here from this deck that I rarely use, but I was drawn to pull it out of the attic. Is show I don't know why, but I've used it a couple times tonight. This is an old deck. Sonia Choquette, Ask Your Guides. But anyhow,
Oh, yeah.
first card
Yeah.
out, yeah, this is old. First card out was survival.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like maybe this is something you're going through now or you're working through now. I don't know. And then the other 3 cards came out together. I have celebration, epiphany, and balance. So it's kind of like, and maybe you already went through this, I don't know, but there's a time of strife, right? Maybe of just barely getting by in some way, right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
again, cards are always so dramatic. It doesn't necessarily have to be so dire, but maybe it is. I don't know. But there's a time of survival in some sort of your life. And then afterwards comes a celebratory time. Epiphany. This is you knowing something, learning something, being enlightened about something, and then everything comes into balance.
Look at
Right.
that.
So this
Beautiful.
is from him. And then I pulled from the, and at the bottom of the deck, I have compromise, purpose, self-esteem.
Ah, there you go, girl.
So very
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, at the bottom of the
Mm-hmm.
deck, similar messaging. And then from the literary witches deck, and I went through it twice. I got 2 cards come out, went through it again, still nothing came out. So these are the 2 cards, and they came out together. I got love.
Mm-hmm.
And this is I think this is just a message from your grandpa. It's the message of this is the beloved and desire and all of that kind of thing. It's just a message of love, and that is an angel on there, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
we know that our loved ones don't turn into angels, but you know it's very symbolic, right?
Yeah.
And the wolf,
Ooh.
and this is about you, the self, nobody else, and a calling.
Mhm.
He's encouraging you to get through whatever this is. And again, maybe this already happened. I don't know.
No, she's
So
going
that
through
you
a
can
hard time
have
right
this.
now. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
follow your calling. The
Mhm.
wolf energy is huge, right? I don't care
Yeah.
what author you read, because animals. I have learned multiple decks on animals, and everybody has a different opinion on what the energy is. But the wolf
Mhm.
is always very good. The wolf is a leader, always.
Leader.
It's a
Yep.
survivor.
Family oriented.
They listen to an inner calling. They're they're the leader of the pack, whatever, right? Within their
Absolutely.
own environment. So, anyways, this is all very encouraging from the
It
other
is
side.
encouraging. You
And
needed that, Sonia.
and
That's
it's
excellent.
like, so whatever this thing is that he's talking about, you're supposed to do that, whatever this is. It's
Mhm.
shown up here a couple different times. You will be rewarded.
Ah, that's good.
It's
Excellent.
your time.
Yep.
Good luck.
All right. So we have Lisa with a message from her guides. And you don't mean your alien guides, even though you've got the little alien symbol.
Does she? I got my alien deck here.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Because isn't
Is
that
she
little
asking
green man?
about?
Yeah.
Is she asking about? Man, a message from my guides tonight. She's got alien pictures. I'm going to use my alien deck.
Oh.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
I have two of them. You're
I
probably going
had
to
a
grab your
feeling to
Scott
get it
Allen
out,
one,
and I
right?
never do. It's right here, and I never pull this out. This is hilarious. Okay, this is for you, Leah. Is it Lisa? Lisa?
It's Lisa. Yeah.
Lisa.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. Lisa, the first one I get is the witch. Lotus flower, free will. I wasn't always like this, you know. I had to create who I am, and she's floating in the coffee. Look at this. So you have created who you are, and they are saying, you should be really proud of that. The second one I get is harmony. May sweet and soft things find you. Love on your inner child. Love on your inner child. We all need to do it. We all need to remember that, each and every one of us, no matter what our age, has an inner child that needs love and nurturing. And finally, I get the portal. It says, "Are you ready?" Adventure, ancestors, and your calling is waiting for you. And the portal is open. Wow. Fabulous. Yeah. I like that.
So, Lisa, I pulled out for you my Starseed Oracle. And so I took the first three on the top and three on the bottom. So, fall into my arms is the first one. It's all about surrender, holding the opposite. So, when it's surrendering, accepting the opposites of ourselves, things that we like, don't like, but embracing who we are, because we can't have one without the other. It makes us whole. Especially it says here extremes of life. So whatever's going on, just making sure that you remember just to surrender your pain, your tears, your frustrations. Just release them, give them. However you, if you pray, if you do spell work, if you just go sit out in nature, if you go to church, whatever it is, it's your higher guides. And it's kind of hard to see on here, but you can see the guides also up here in the upper corners. So they're saying release, let go, give unto us. You are a child of the cosmos. This is like my favorite card out of this whole deck. I love this. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. So tap into that intelligence. I also have Earth, and she's in her protective little energy bubble here. And it's about learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So again, this is your connection to your spirit family, past life of who you may be, and this experience on Earth has been maybe difficult to adjust to in this lifetime. But again, you are the child of the cosmos. You can do this. You got this. And then the bottom, it tells you to take baby steps, trusting your intuition. And you're talking about a portal alley. There's the curve. There's the portal right there into the other
Oh,
dimension.
wow.
I
Yeah.
have the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. So tap into that your intuition, how you use it creatively, and you also got star ancestors as well.
Well,
And hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and says look a little deeper. So at this time, letting go of your fears, worries, everything right now, focus on your spirit.
Wonderful.
So you need to get grounded. There's something here about a need to get grounded. So I don't know if
I
you're
had
really
the earth
busy
card.
or you don't have any downtime or whatever. You know, lay out, you know, in your yard at night and look at the stars or whatever, right? You know, if you're a space person, you know, or whatever, just get grounded in whatever way that makes sense for you, or there's a suggestion to do so. And remember, yes, you are one. I think you already know that, obviously. That we are all one. We're all connected. The planets, the universe, all that, right? That's just kind of like I don't know. I guess if you had any kind of doubt, there it is. So there's a need to listen to your intuition about something and getting your priorities in order. So I don't know what that means. Again, always so dramatic. It doesn't mean that it's that big of a deal, or maybe it is. If you don't know, just give it some thought. It probably will come forward. I also got balance. So this is about, you know, getting your house in order, so to speak, right? As the saying goes. And again, this could be one thing, you know, maybe your checkbook's a mess. I don't know. Or maybe it's much more serious than that, but there's that. And then I got survival. So, and this came out last. So it's the way I'm reading this is it's saying you need to do these things. Whatever this is, you need to take care of it before you end up in some hot water.
Survival mode. Okay.
Right. This person's in a boat and they're all by themselves and whatever. Take care of your business. Listen to your intuition. Take care of your priorities. Bring everything into balance before you have it. This feels like a tower. So, yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, absolutely. Diana is oil painter. She's in the chat right now saying her son is doing much better. Thank you for the prayers.
Nice.
Continue. Yeah, continue the prayers for Aaron so that he is better. And you are so right. When we have light workers working together, things can happen fast.
Things can change. Yes.
Thank you so much, everybody. All right. So we have Miss Jean XO. Wondering what's coming for her connection with Virgo for November.
Is that a man?
Jean, tell us. Is it a man?
Are you a Leo? Because I'll tell you right now.
Because Allison's familiar with the astrology sign.
Kind of. Love connections, but this fire sign with Earth, I'm just curious if she says
She
anything.
says she's here, but I don't know if this is a male or a female. Hi, Sylvia. We're glad to see you here. Thanks for coming, Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia.
May I ask what's coming?
Oh, she is a Leo sun and Venus. Oh, my.
Leo sun and Venus, and he's a Virgo sun?
Looks like.
Yeah, fire and Earth.
Mud.
You're more passionate.
No, not mud.
No, that would be water. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh, he's half Leo too.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
He must have some other planets in Leo. Yeah.
Yeah, but that, anyways. Okay.
Okay.
That's all right. We'll read on it. November.
Oh, he's a Leo moon and Venus. All right. Oh, that's good, Diana. He'll be able to fly home Friday. Thank God. Okay. I wish he could fly to see you right now so he could be with Mom to heal. All right. Let's see. Jean, I pulled a card that says you're about to have a breakthrough. I don't know what. I don't think he's an axe murderer, so I'm not worried about that. Even though I got the axe here, but there's a breakthrough coming. Oh, you're getting that you two need a little escape as well. I get this card a lot. It doesn't necessarily mean you should go camping, but maybe just get away. And the chickens have come to roost. Be in the moment. Be in the moment with this person. Yeah. So maybe time away would be good. And, you know, holidays are coming up. You know, Thanksgiving weekend or whatever. If you live in these states anyway, because you may not.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, now I got to follow up with that with Allie. So with Thanksgiving and family, and I got unexpected visitors.
Oh,
So unexpected visitors. So this may be a time to get away or been wanting to get away. I was just told to pull from a totally different deck. And it's one Colette Reed's decks. The next card I got is Metamorphosis. So this relationship is going to go through a change, a metamorphosis. And it looks like it's going to be a good one. I got Mountain, but I love the fact that it's a male. So it's kind of like a man of the mountain, kind of
The
like,
mountain man.
I don't know. This Virgo could be a man or it could be a woman. I don't want to assume, but this very, to me, I'm feeling something very rugged, very solid, something that, and with the cave with the mouth wide open, likes to speak their truth very well, possibly. And the last card I got, I love this one. Jean, just ride the wave. Just go with it. Go with the flow.
Yep. She says they 100% have to go through a change. So she gets it.
There is going to be a metamorphosis going on. And with the ride the wave at the very end, it just feels like, so maybe the unexpected visitors might be interference with, friends or family kind of saying, well, maybe they're not right for you, or that it's time to maybe, like you said, do the getaway. This is going to be a change of some kind. Let him speak his mind too, as well. Let him.
Met and Namiwata from the African Goddess Healing Oracle. This is about you taking care of you. Don't take care of him. Take care of you. Put yourself first. You're the queen. I'm so tired of hearing that. But you're the queen. You take care of you. Don't be coddling and taking care of him and giving the Virgo what the Virgo needs and all that kind of stuff and whatever, because they will do that. And I'm sorry if I'm being too outspoken, but I've dealt with enough that, and you're a Leo and they're a Virgo, and sorry, but we walked right into this one. So,
she knows she has to change. They need to change.
And I have a feeling about it too. I'm getting a feeling from it. And the fact that she's even asking. And then I got Mommy Wata, naked. You be you. Don't be, and I'm not saying that you're not, but if there's parts of you and you might not even be aware of it, don't be what this. Be your authentic self. And if he doesn't like it or she doesn't like it or whoever this person is, too bad. Yeah, that's my suggestion.
She says he's a big boy and he can take care of himself. So she's got the right attitude.
Good. So you take care of you because he's got himself anyways, and that's how it should be. But I'm saying this is about you. I'm reading what the cards mean. I'm trying to put my big opinions aside. So this is saying take care of you, do what you need, all that kind of stuff. And this is you being authentic. So like if he likes something, don't, and I'm not saying that you would, and you don't like it, say you don't like it. Yeah. Or if he wants to go to a concert of some music that you don't like, say you don't like it.
Speak your truth.
Meaning don't go along to get along. Don't do that. You might as well nip it in the bud now. If there's a problem, face it now and whatever. Yep. So, all right, I'm going to.
Good luck to you, Jane. Good luck. Yeah. All right, we got one more before we leave here. Lisa Keller. She's asking if her dad has any advice. She had doctor's physical and has a heart murmur, and she's being referred to a cardiologist. How will it go? She says. And she wanted to know if her father, Engvald, they called him Bud.
What does my dad say? Also, what do you gals get about my
I don't do health. I don't do health. I don't diagnose.
About my heart, my doc says I have a murmur. He's referring. I don't understand the question. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to step out on a limb here and say, Lisa, you have to go. That your dad would want you to go. My dad would want me to go. So don't take any chances. It could be that they'll say, yeah, you have a heart murmur. You've always had a heart murmur. You always will,
Yeah.
I agree with Allie. I really, for me,
doctor's physical today about my heart. My doc say I have a murmur. He's referring me to a cardiologist. You can hear a murmur yourself if you have you feel it.
Yeah. But it's unusual to find out so late, actually, because
So her
it's
dad's
usually
on the other
something we're
side, and
born
she
with.
wants to
Her
know what
dad's on the
dad
other side. He
thinks.
passed
Okay,
in
got it.
2004. Yep.
Okay.
But
Just go
you
get a
know, we
second
usually
opinion.
don't do the health readings, but I really
Yeah,
think
just
you should
go get a
go.
second opinion.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I do. And that's just, I would say that to you as a friend. And
Yeah.
you know, and my husband just went through this whole big thing with his kidney, and you know, he did it. He went and did it. I get here that you have important choices to make, but you have the keys
Go
Yeah.
get a second
to get in the
opinion.
door. And that being locked out means that dad's not available, but you know what he would tell you. And it says, be like a wheel and move forward. In other words,
Is it
check
Lisa
it out.
Keller?
Yeah,
Okay, there's a different thing up, and I just wanted to make sure it's the same person.
it is. She had 2 postings, hun. Yeah.
Yep.
She
I just wanna make
started
sure I was
out
looking
with
at the
that,
right-
and then it went to the second one. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So-
Thank you. All
You're
right.
welcome.
I just want to see what I get around it.
Of course. But yeah, we have to be careful because
Yeah, because it's health.
entertainment purposes only, you know,
only, yes.
that whole thing. Yeah. But
I don't even need to go any further. This leapt right out. I got the moon. This is about surrender, looming change, mystery. Just go see somebody. Just go get
absolutely.
Yeah, I got the star card. That came
Uh-huh.
flying out.
Yep.
So
And
Yes.
Christine says her
Which can
grandmother
be
had a
the-
heart murmur and lived to be 98. There you go. There you go. Before we close, Mary's in Ohio. She's wanting some good energy sent to Ohio to pass that abortion legislation that's on the docket. So we send you that, dear. And thank you also. By the way, going back a few readings, Allison, the wolf, she had a wolf. She had a half dog, half wolf. The wolf that you had.
Oh, wow.
I always like you to hear things
Yeah.
that I see that we may not have time for.
I've met a
Fred-
couple
Yeah.
Me too.
of them.
Fred
Well,
Kern
when I lived
says
in
he's still
California. Yeah,
reeling
that's
from the
awesome.
readings. I know. But he said, thank you so much. Very powerful.
You're
And
welcome, Fred. Good luck.
You're welcome,
Yeah.
Fred. Yeah.
yes, we send lots of love to you, Fred. And thank you, ladies. I had a wonderful time with you. Please
Yeah, it
come
was
back
great.
Thank you
again.
for inviting
Yeah,
us.
Of
It was
course,
fun.
of course. I loved it. It was so much fun. And thank you to everybody, including the moderators on my channel and Allison's channel. And make sure that if you haven't yet signed up for Aries Girl Tarot or Heather Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts, which you could just put Indigo Jaguar, it's going to take you there.
Yeah.
So don't worry.
And Allie, you got to come on a Friday with Allison and us.
I would love to.
So let
Yes.
us know when you have
Yes,
a free
ma'am.
Friday.
All
We'd love
right.
to have you.
All right. Thank
Thanks,
you so
Allie.
much, ladies. All
Yes,
right.
thank you. Bye,
Take
everybody.
care.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.